Day, a long line stretched around Petaluma Tattoo. People ready to get some permanent art on their bodies and for a cause. 100% of the proceeds today going to Buckaloo Programs, the largest provider of behavioral health services in the North Bay, including its 988 call center. It's the third year of the fundraiser put on by owner Nick Roden as a way to honor his brother, Andrew, who died by suicide.
Tell me why this is such a special opportunity to honor your brother's life.
Yeah, after being a tattooer for 23 years, you realize that loss is a lot of times embodied in a tattoo and making a temporary mark on you to remember something that you've lost or a time in your life. And I started to correlate the idea of using tattooing to help people heal, just like how it kind of helped me heal from the loss of my brother. And then the money part of it, I think, was the part where, well, having to people pay money for that loss. It's like, well, if that money was going to a cause that was directly related to the loss, it made a ton of sense to me. And then I was like, well, let's give it a shot and see the response. And the response has just been snowballing and snowballing. And it makes sense to me that I would do it personally. And so why wouldn't everybody else,
Nick, if Andrew could be here today to see what you are doing in his honor, to celebrate his life, and to help others that may be in similar positions that he was, what would he think?
I think he'd be embarrassed at first, he'd be like, well, this is a lot. But yeah, I mean, he was a very kind soul. He always had roommates that were not doing good, and he would always, oh, I have this guy, living with me and I'm paying his rent, but he's a good guy. So he did his own charity kind of stuff in his own way. So I think, other than being embarrassed and a little bit like, oh, what are you guys doing for me? He would be right here doing it with me.
How important is that to you, that it's going to a place that is going to be there for people if they need them?
That is huge. That 988 is such an amazing thing. And I think our timing and the timing of this being this number being nationwide is great. And then it gives us that fuel that's where we know our money is going, that we're raising here. And everyone here they're realizing we're seeing this money in action, and friends are calling this hotline and they know it's working. And also to working with Buckaloo, after a day of 1 day of solid work for us, they're very emotional about how much we can raise in 1 day. And it takes them a lot longer. And that is huge. And that really struck a chord for me.
Nick said they saw twice as many people line up for tattoos compared to last year. The event goes until 7, but the list for tattoos is closed. You can still go to support the cause and the incredible work they're doing at Petaluma Tattoo. A reminder, if you or someone you know is in need of help, there's a national hotline where support is available 24 hours a day. That number right there on your screen, 988.